You know, it's hard to do something by yourself, but it's not impossible. But to have a revolution, you can't have a revolution by yourself. But you do start with a revolution in your mind, and to get around other people that have the same revolutionary mind is difficult in these days. Well, it has been for a long time. When we finally was getting a large group of people with a revolution mind, of course, the ego landed and dispersed, dispersed it with the same old playbook: divide and conquer. And and that's what's wrong with us. We wasn't when we first got free. We wasn't willing to take the pain and the suffering to make a better future for the ones that come after us. We wanted instant gratification. We wanted to build the nice, beautiful homes like the white folks had. We wanted the nice, beautiful clothes like the white people had. We wanted to wear the high heel shoes and the pantyhose and go in the best clubs and 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 get awards and stuff like the white people instead of reverting back to our greatness and suffering a little bit so the ones that come after us can have more and better. The Jim Crow would have never really stuck as long as it did if we had did that. If we had just went in there, suffered a little bit, worked, saved our money, uh, educated ourselves like we did when we weren't allowed to read and write, you know, and lived, uh, build our own apartment and stay together, put our money together, and build a coalition, build a nation within a nation, and make sure that the ones that come behind us and the ones that come behind us will have bigger and better, will have their own. But instead, we fought like hard to have what the white people had. And we didn't have that mindset of everything the white man do, we do the opposite. We do what's best for us. We bring back our culture and we keep our culture to ourselves. And bring something, everybody brings something to the table. Everybody helped one another. But instead we became crabs in a barrel. And we should have built a bridge back to Africa. It should not be as many black folks it is here in America. We should have built, yeah, we should have been fighting for Africa because, see, when they stole us from Africa, they took away a lot of um, not just people, but engineers and doctors and scientists, archaeologists. And you see what they're doing now over there in Africa. They still stealing from African people. When is it going to stop? And you see what they're doing now over here. They're trying to put our kids back in the fields. We're going to have to stop doing dumb stuff. We're going to have to stop supporting a regime that is totally against us. You see them, but you have to look at what they do behind closed doors. And we're going to have to separate ourselves from the black MAGA. That's number one, because they are a danger to not just black people, but to the whole country. And like my sister said, I wish I could think of her name. I just seen it. Until black people is free, nobody's free. Until we all free, nobody's really free. Because can you look at it? What it takes to hold a whole group of people down. Do you see what it took for them to finally get the Indians under submission? All the lives that were stolen, all the natural resources that was diminished, all the hope and dreams of people, just to keep a group of people down. And you know what it takes to keep a whole generation of people hating one group of people? So it's time. It's time. You're going to either do it for yourself or it's not going to get done.